Okay, you made it then to the final video in this series. As I say, there is another series that shows the main database. You'll also notice sometimes that whilst I'm running this video, Norton puts up this annoying high CPU usage. That's because I've got a lot of programs running in the background, and this program for Captivate is quite resourceful, and it's an old laptop that I've got. Okay, let's go to the operatives dashboard. Now here we need the supervisor to make changes. They can select various weeks and different operatives. When you at the front page select a week and a year, it will automatically put this default this to that week, but the supervisor or anybody that's looking at operatives performance can change the week. They can also change the resource. And up here you'll notice this green area here and the week OK here, and it's okay if these items here match, and if they don't match, then that shows up red, which is useful because as I'm asking a supervisor to do something, there's a flag there that will instantly show up that they've got to do something about it. The other thing here is that, again, anything in yellow or columns in yellow are what people need to be looking at when measuring performance. So if you start with this particular operative, you can see that he's in the electrical group, and this is a lookup when you select the operative. It's week 10. He had 37 jobs that week. He completed 35, of which 33 were first-time visits. So in this particular case, he completed 89.19% of his jobs first time, or 94% of his jobs were completed. But the important one is, what did he complete right first time, or RFT? And his individual target is 85%, and that is also the target for the group. Now it's important, this group target, because what we've done in this organisation is that they do have electricians working in the diaries that I would argue are carrying out improvement works. And an example of that, there's an electrician that is constantly installing new showers, and he can only achieve 3 showers a day. That's wiring back to the fuse board, etc. So his target will be 100% right first time, because that its planned works, but his jobs per day target we've set at 3. So that does affect, these targets are the group targets, or the average of the group targets, both here and here, and they also have their individual targets, and that's what we measure the performance against. Now with this particular electrician, his individual performance for jobs per day was 8, and he's achieving 7. So in the supervisor's appraisal, he needs to mark on the form what it was for week 10 and keep an eye on that to see how, if there is improvement over the week, and if there isn't, then obviously he needs to find a mentor for him, or look at his van stock, or how he manages day, etc. And this is the type of training that we offer and provide. But let's just have a look at a previous week. If we go to, say, week 8, now you'll see up here that it's saying weeks are wrong, and that's because that's 8 and that's 10. So we have to make sure and make this all 8, and that's now changed over here back to green. Now what we can see is that week 8 he didn't achieve his personal target for right first time, and he still hasn't achieved his target for jobs per day. And over here you can see his personal target. But what we can see from this is that between week 8 and week 10 there has been improvement. But of course that's not enough to use to sit the guy down with. You need to look at this over a 3-month period and build it up from then. We can obviously look at other resources. This particular guy, for instance, it's gone to red because that's a different name to that. We will now select this operative here. Okay. Okay. Okay, and that's gone to green, and we are looking at his performance here. This particular tradesman is a glazier. Their group target is 53% for right first time. His personal target is 50%. On right first time, it's a very poor performance, although he did complete 48% of his job, but they were then the subsequent follow-ons. His target is 6 jobs per day, and he's achieving 4. So we need to be looking at something there. We can have a look if there's been any improvement in week 10. See, that's gone to red. Now that's back to green. And in week 10 he actually did beat his personal target for right first time, and he was okay with his jobs per day. This whole workbook is a part of the performance management training that we offer, and so all at the end of the day this is showing trends, and we're working on trends, but trends do tend to show a general picture for how performance is generally. The important stuff really starts when we start to put into processes for managing materials required, when we put in appraisal systems and general performance tools that we demonstrate and show and work with people and mentor managers. So that's really the end of the performance workbook that we've created. It is quite basic, and it's not meant to be anything else because it is showing